via ATLien.
What's up, y'all? Oh, y'all was in here early. I see you, rich bitch. John in here holding it down. I see y'all. Hold on. Kimberlyn was first. Trina is in here. Hey, Donna. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to look in this chat. Michelle, Deborah, y'all was in here chatting up some stuff. Hey, Lucinda, I see you, girl. Regina, K-May, put y'all aliens up as y'all come on in. Melissa, yes. Hey, C. Patterson, I appreciate you, C. Patterson, for putting the links in there, holding it down. The mods are holding it down. I see it with some trolls in here early. Woo! Y'all in here having whole conversations that we haven't even started yet. Jay Farmer, Nene, I see you. Look, I needed some me time. Everybody mad at me. I needed some me time. I needed to take some time off to think and to reflect because there was so much negative energy and all those negative comments coming my way after I did that video about what's her face that we ain't gonna even talk about. She get dragged by the damn, who she get dragged by, the Barbs or somebody? I don't know. Y'all was talking about it on Patreon earlier today. Then we got the whole reunion situation. We're going to talk about that today. Then come to find out Wendy then had a whole nervous breakdown. We're going to talk about that today. Then I'm like, while I'm sitting here lounging and having my me time in my, pajamas, I have so many pajamas. I'm like, why is it everybody outside in Atlanta, people sending me pictures, videos of people fighting at the Piedmont Park. It's people like just all over the place. It's celebrities having parties. Then we just drag Quad Web for having a whole birthday party in the middle of a pandemic. And I'm like, why are these people celebrating these non-bitch marked birthdays, putting people's lives at risk? Look, if you was turning 40, maybe even 45, 50, maybe, I don't know, but your 44th birthday, you just gonna be like, oh, come on out, y'all. I need to see y'all mama, daddy, sister, brother, all your aunts, all the old people who are apparently, according to the CDC, at risk, had them all sitting there. I'm like, damn, I understand why they dragging Candy. They is really dragging Candy. We're going to talk about all that. Thank you so much, Maggie, for the super sticker. Aretha Jones is a new member. We got 3 new members in here today. We got Aretha. We got Sharon Marie. Hey, thank you. Hold on. I'm trying to get everybody in here. We got Sharon Marie is a new member. Who the other one? We got somebody else. I see somebody else. Mr. 8207 is a new member. Shout out to all the members of the squad. I appreciate y'all for real, because if you are already a member, J Farm D, I see you in here. I know you already hating, child. I know you already hate. But put your aliens up. I've been playing in my makeup today. That's okay. I'm putting my glasses on in a minute. I was playing with my lashes and stuff. I was just like, oh, I need to put on some makeup in the quarantine so I can pretend like I'm gonna have me a birthday party. But my birthday not until August. But if we in the quarantine at August, I know something. But anyway, I digress. Let me go start. Let me see. Who should I start with? Let's go ahead and start with Wendy Williams. Okay, let's start with Wendy. Because Wendy been looking bad, real bad. We dragged her early, like 3-4 weeks ago when the quarantine first started. We was talking about her whole Wendy at home situation. She didn't look like she wanted to be there. I'm like, girl, you at home. Why you don't want to be at home? Then remember the smoke detector was going off that first week. And I'm a single woman too, Wendy. And I know, you get lonely, you get sad. You don't want to be on camera. You don't want to do your makeup. You just want to sit around in your pajamas and eat your bonbons. You do not want to go to work. And I told you, Wendy's whole setup was that of a YouTuber. It is what it is. Everybody's doing virtual reunions, virtual talk shows, virtual everything. And so when Wendy put down Nene. Y'all remember, I'm gonna go back there when she was dragging Nene, talking about she was that girl over there. I'm like, but Wendy, you don't even have no production. At the end of the day, you like everybody else. You putting your little clip arts and your little pictures of your celebrities in your stream like everybody else. Now here we are, 3-4 weeks later. Every day, everybody kept saying, Wendy looking bad. Wendy looking real, real bad. And I'm like, I would never wish anything on Wendy because, that's what I won't say she's one of my idols. But, she has, managed to hold her spot for a minute. You know what I'm saying? She's managed to hold her spot for a minute. And I can salute that. I can salute a woman doing good things. But at the end of the day, it's like some of the things that she does, like putting people on blast and dragging people. And, I do the same thing. I don't really drag people like that, though. But anyway, some of the things she does has caused people not to really like her. So she's under a lot of scrutiny. So when she goes live, like at home, my thing is like all of a sudden she under so much fatigue. She's so stressed. She can't do it. She can't handle it. And at the end of the day, it's easier for her to do it at home than anywhere else. Hell, only thing I do is click a button, and the fact that she actually has a staff that put her stories together and her pictures together and edit it. She don't go live. It's a whole different thing. So I'm like, I think she's just saving face. I'm hoping she's doing well. She said that let me put her statement up. She said that she's taking a hiatus because of her Graves' disease. Here it is right here. She said she's been dealing with symptoms from her Graves' disease, which is causing fatigue. In consultation with her doctor and as a precautionary measures, she will be taking some time off as she continues to receive treatment. We look forward to welcoming Wendy back soon and continuing the Wendy at Home shows. More updates and a return date to follow. Honestly, I honestly feel, the same way I was telling y'all how I felt about the blog. I needed some time. Like I'm always blogging. I work at home anyway. And now we on quarantine. Y'all expect me to be quarantined and work at home? We need a break. Some people need a break. And I feel like Wendy just needs a break, child. She just needs a break. How's she going to be at home and work? So I get it, Wendy. I hope you're feeling better. I do. I hope she's feeling better. People saying Graves' disease is no joke. My sister has it. Trust me, she is taking a break. And again, I can understand that. But, and I'm not going to be shady, but I'm like, Graves' disease is a serious issue. But hell, just like y'all be like, oh, you don't have to do nothing but roll out of bed. You ain't got to do nothing but just turn on the camera. You at home. Only thing I do is go sit down. And it's the same thing they saying about Wendy, how all of a sudden she's so fatigued when she just got to go in the dining room. She not doing much. She was getting up every day to go into the studio. But again, I digress. Stress will do it. Thank you, Adrian. Stress will do it. But that being said, are y'all still quarantining? Because Atlanta is open. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on because y'all went on my ride along the other day and my Patreon members went on my ride along this morning, even though it wasn't that many people out this morning. It wasn't that early. It was like 10 or 11-ish. And it wasn't that many people out, but it was people out. And so I'm just like, who are y'all still quarantining? Because I'm still quarantining. I go out and walk, go to the grocery store and stuff, but I just be feeling some kind of way, even about going to the park. It's like so many people at the park. It's like, how are you social distancing? You can stay this far away from somebody, but the wind blows. You outside, and I'm just in my feelings about that because I'm just like, am I the only one? Is Chicago still locked down? Your state still locked down? What city y'all from? New York still in quarantine? Texas still in quarantine? Philly? Okay. I'm just trying to figure it out because I'm staying in. I don't know if I'm just scared or what, because everybody like, it's over. Yay, let's go have a party. And speaking of parties, y'all saw Kandi Burruss. Oh, I got to plug in my laptop. Hold on. Y'all saw Kandi Burruss did a dang birthday party. She being dragged by the whole internet for having a birthday party in the middle of a pandemic. And now, people been partying on the low. And here's my thing with Kandi. I feel like, you could have had your party at the OLG gang surrounded by all your friends. You really could have. But as an influencer, as a person who is a celebrity who people watch and follow, I would think that it would be in your best interest not to publish it on social media for other people could do the same. Like at the end of the day, people looking at her like, oh, we could do it too. We all could do it. Look, Kandi's doing it. Quad is doing it. All the celebs are doing it. We can do it too. And so it's like, how are you like promoting safe, distancing and quarantining when you are partying on the internet and putting it on display for everybody to see? Now, I'm not saying you can't do what you want to do, because clearly everybody can do what they want to do, but you promoting it and people are really in their feelings about it. Everybody's saying, right? Yeah, right. So, let me see. Hold on. I'm going to show you little clips because everybody kept saying it was a mask on party. And of course, Kandi may have had on a mask every now and then because, she promote her little mask with her little slogan on it. I'm embedded in your motherfucking brain. So, I mean, of course, she had on that on her social media so that she could promote it to y'all. But hold on. Let me see who got it on their social media. Glock Topics. Shout out to Glock Topics, a member of the squad. Glock Topics be putting it on. Glock Topics is better than the Shade Room, in my opinion. He got all the tea over there. And y'all need to follow our fellow squad member, Glock Topics. So Glock Topics got the tea, honey. He was like, he got the tea on Kandi receiving backlash about her mask on party. And as you can see, her mask was on. Initially, her mask was on initially, and she was dancing and showing off. When she arrived, her mask wasn't on, and then look, she got all these people, all them people. They mask. Some of them got masks on, some of them don't. Look at they go ignore her mask ain't on. Look, her mask ain't on. Her mask ain't on. Her mask ain't on. Some on, some off. Look at Freddie O. His mask ain't on. Ty's mask ain't on. So there go Kandi greeting everybody. I saw some masks. There go everybody taking pictures. No mask. I'm just saying they not 6 feet apart, but they look beautiful. Shout out to Toya Wright and Rashida. They look beautiful. And then hold on. Let me see if there's some more in here. Kandi and Shamia. Okay, she put on the mask. Shamia was breaking it down. What's that video? You didn't get that video of Shamia when she was dancing? Kandi and the family. Okay. So these are all the people dragging Kandi. And Tiny rocked around the entire party with her mask under her chin. Here goes somebody said, I'm sure it was a norm at her house many years. They talking about the sex dungeon. Her IG story is cringe. ATL Open said the Black City is where this experiment is being held. I know she's not doing all this with a fresh baby at the house. She got a whole old lady gang out there partying with the Rona. If you look at her story, everyone isn't wearing masks. She has a newborn. This is so irresponsible. Mask on with a drink in her hand. And I'm looking at that. I saw that too. I'm like, yeah, right. Y'all know they weren't eating all that fried chicken and drinking and doing all the stuff they were doing with no mask on. Right. I tried my damnedest to use a straw up under mine the other day to no damn avail. The comments be cracking me up. Extremely irresponsible, Kandi. So many people are postponing milestone events to stop the spread, but you have to have this party. No regard for human life. Oh, Kandi, why you do it, girl? But I honestly think Kandi probably did this because, she had her little song coming out. She had her little song coming out the next day. And I told y'all the enemy is indifference. Y'all dragging her for, being online and not wearing a mask. And then the next day she drop a song. The next day she drop a song like, look, y'all, here you go. It is what it is. Let Kandi do what she do, but it's just our promotion at the end of the day. Celebrities love getting talked about. They love getting dragged. I don't care what they say or how they act. They love it. You say it's a flop. What y'all think about that music? It's what's it called? It's featuring Todrick, I'm not gonna play it because Kandi Petty, she might flag my channel. Well, I'm not gonna even show the picture. What y'all think about it? Put it from 1 to 10. How do y'all rate it? I want to know. You said you don't like it. It flopped. Haven't heard it. It's on her Instagram. Free promotion. Yeah. Was Kenya at her party? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Stop, Biggie. What you doing? Let me see. You said a -1. You don't like Todrick? -1. Terrible. See, they gonna blame me for this. I just want y'all to know, they gonna blame me for it. I'm asking the questions. I'm not writing the comments. They must don't know nobody that had COVID-19. I know 7 people that died from it. It's a shame. It is a shame. Hold on. If y'all just getting here, go ahead and like this video, please, and thank you, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. There's a lot of people here today. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? You said a -1. Her voice is annoying. A -0. It's a flop. Hey, Glock Topics. Hold on. Wait, it's going too fast. I'm here. It's a 2.2. Not a 2.2. Oh my God. You said Trish. No. Well, let me get off Kenya. Let me get off Kandi. Let me go on to Kenya. Kenya wasn't at the party. I guess she wasn't invited. In fact, I don't think any of the housewives was at the party. Is Kandi not? Where the alliance at? Where was Eva? Where was who else in the alliance? Where was Cynthia? Oh, Cynthia in LA. But I mean, where was her bestie who is quarantining alone at the damn Moore Manor? Where is she? We want to know, Kandi, where is your bestie? Now y'all gonna get mad at me. It don't matter. Let me do this real quick. I need a picture of Moore Manor, Kenya and Moore Manor. There it is, right there. There it is before. Let me put this picture in here. This was before the okay. I guess this is a tour of Moore Manor. I don't want to see a tour of it, but I guess we can. It don't matter. We'll see a tour of Moore Manor. So y'all know Kenya Moore Manor. We did a whole little, when they put the little drone footage out and they were saying it was in foreclosure. And you know, everybody, I was like, is it foreclosure? How could that be? I don't believe it's in foreclosure. I don't think so. It can't be. So apparently, Kenya has fallen behind on her taxes, and the people, there's a picture of it, and she has tax liens on her on Moore Manor. So everybody's like, where is Mark? Where is her husband? Did she help him pay his taxes? Why he ain't helping her pay her taxes? And where is her all the money she allegedly made from the Real Housewives? I told y'all she had a pay cut. Y'all didn't believe me, but it is what it is. I mean, you know, no shade, but I mean, you got to pay your taxes, even if she owns it outright. There's property taxes that are involved. Even if it's just a little bit of property taxes due, you know, they still file liens on it. So she has several liens for like $200 and something. Then she has a contractor's lien, so I guess she didn't pay somebody for doing some work on it. Then she has a tax lien for last year, some for $150 thousand dollars. I'm just saying. So somebody sent me, you know, the squad be on it. Shout out to Nikki Friends. Thank you so much. The squad be on it. Somebody sent me some video, honey. They was actually doing they was actually doing research trying to find her her marriage license. Y'all so shady. They was actually doing research trying to find her marriage license, and apparently, you know, it didn't come up that she was married. But in the midst of the little research, hold on. In the midst of the little research, they found out she was delinquent on taxes. They're going to delete $273.11, and the most recent one, $152,678.36. It was filed on wait a minute. Tax lien date February 21st, 2020. February 21st, 2020. Recording date March 11th, 2020. So y'all can't be sitting up here saying this is for the tax period ending 12/31/19, according to whatever this is. Then she got some more taxes, County of Los Angeles, whatever. So look, apparently they was right. Remember when we was watching the little drone footage? Apparently they was right. I don't know. I'm just here. I don't make the news. I just blog about it. Shout out to Glock Topics. again, shout out to Glock Topics, because as I'm trolling on Glock Topics, I see my member of the squad, because, I told them about it first on Patreon. They can use it however they want to use it. All y'all small bloggers who watch me, y'all might want to subscribe on Patreon. Y'all might get the tea. Glock Topics, hold on. Let me show you what Glock Topics be on it, honey. He pulled some more receipts. Hold on. So y'all won't be saying I'm lying. Here go Kenya Moore slapped with another tax lien for unpaid taxes on her moldy Moore Manor. Y'all remember it was moldy. Y'all hang out with me, y'all learn a lot. And so here, look, he didn't pull the lien and showed the dates on the link. They go to one for, what is this? Can y'all see that? Am I showing 276 something? I can't see. It's too little. 276 something. There go one of them. There go another one for what is this one for? Glock Topics. I can't see. I'm blind. There go another one. Then there go here go the mechanics lien that somebody did some work. It's like two or three contractors that didn't get paid. They filed a lien for their money. Who else, honey? What is this? There go another link. So I don't know. Look, don't shoot the messenger, Team Twirl. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to let y'all know where is MARC DALY. Kenya paid Mark's taxes, but she couldn't pay hers. I don't understand what had happened. What had happened? Public record, so she can't be mad. I'm just saying, remember last time I reported it, she said I was lying. Kenya went on her Instagram with a screenshot of straight from the A.com and called me a liar, and then she paid it a few days later. And I'm like, but how was that a lie? It was factual on the date that I reported it, and then you paid it, and now it is paid. It's not a lie. But again, I digress. I'm just here to share with y'all. I don't know. It's on contract with her fake husband. I don't know. Y'all worried about marriage license. They looking at tax liens. I'm just like, Lord, what else gonna come out? What else we got? Oh, we got the trailer. Hold on, how many people in here? It's 1,341 people, counting Facebook. Shout out to my Facebook. If you're on Facebook and you want to come over to YouTube and join the crowd, there's more of us on YouTube, maybe, I guess. It's youtube.com, Michelle Brown. You can come over here or stay over there and hold it down for me. Y'all hold it down. Facebook, say something so I can see y'all. I don't see y'all if y'all talking. But anyway, what else we got? Oh, we have a new teaser for the Real Housewives of Atlanta Part 3. I don't know. People keep telling me they ain't gonna watch it because Yovanna is on their line. Why is Yovanna on their line? Thank you, V. Because remember, after it was all taped, when B Snot then put all his narrative out there, and everybody, trying to drag and say Nene got read down to the ground and she left when Yovanna came and all that. And we've seen thus far that wasn't factual. We've seen thus far that she left well before Yovanna got there. But apparently when Yovanna got there, Yovanna then turned up. Nene did interviews and said that Yovanna was there and wasn't even getting paid. She didn't even get a check, honey. And I'm like, you did all that for free? Y'all remember the other day I was like, for free? I could not believe it. So Yovanna has now said she recorded Cynthia. Thank you, Chandra. Which I spilled to you many, many months ago in the midst of Yovanna going back and forth saying she did record it, she didn't record it, I didn't record it, it's not a recording, I don't know what y'all talking about, it's not a recording, Nene lied. So despite all of these different stories she had told y'all, she went on Sister Circle and told y'all, Quad, even though they canceled that show and nobody watched it anyway, she went on Sister Circle and said there was no recording. And even Quad was like, so there's no recording? She was like, but I haven't seen, I don't know. Nene lied about it. It ain't no recording. And so now Nene kept telling y'all, she told y'all it was recorded. And now they done brought her on a reunion to tell y'all that Nene told her to record. Now, wait a minute. Why you didn't say that from the beginning? Like it's not a recording, but now she told you to record. Like what? Which is it? Which isn't? Y'all keep talking about Snake Gate. I'm confused. So we're gonna watch this little snippet we're gonna watch this little snippet. Look, I might as well say this entire show is sponsored by Glock Topics. This entire show is sponsored by Glock Topics. Glock Topics got the receipts about hold on. Got the clip. We got the clip. Hold on. Let me get on my earpiece like Andy. Where is our cash cow? Our cash cow has left the building. Where is Nene Leakes? I don't understand where Nene Leakes went. Anyway, then you got Cynthia. I can't see Nene. I can't. Where is she? I can't. Where? I don't see her. Anyway, so Glock Topics has a little clip. And y'all know Bravo be all in their feelings, honey. Bravo be all in their feelings. But, you know, we gonna Glock Topics, you need to be careful. But we gonna watch it, and I'm gonna comment. You know, I might have to stop it in the middle. So I don't know. We gonna try. Hold on.
Where I allowed my loyalty to a friend to get a little bit too far.
Can y'all hear that?
In the beginning, I thought that I was just, you know, supporting a friend. She was the one that was showing me the most love. She had my back. And so she saw that I was started hanging out with the ladies. I started establishing genuine friendships.
Y'all here.
Wasn't in a position anymore to do. And she saw it as an opportunity for me to find out if anybody was talking shit about her. So at that time, I was like, okay, you know, that's innocent enough. If you want to find out people talking shit, I'm happy to tell you.
So you're a snitch?
So you're a snitch.
So basically you were a snitch?
Well, I mean, she's my good friend. So if somebody was talking smack, I mean, anybody would do that. But this is where things change.
Did she tell you to record conversations?
Absolutely.
What?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
What?
Now y'all know damn well. Now y'all know damn well. Hold on, let me turn this off. How many years Nene been on there? Y'all know damn well ain't nobody asked Yovanna to record that. First of all, she was saying there was no recording. Now she's saying that Nene asked her to do it. What y'all believe? Like, I know all the Nene haters gonna be like, she did it. Nene made her do it. But how? Like, I'm trying to figure out how can she make a grown woman do it, and a grown woman go on all these shows and accuse her of lying and saying it was a recording when it wasn't a record. Like, make it make sense, because I can't get it. I just don't get it. Hold on. Thank you so much, Dunn. I'm trying to see what y'all saying. I can't see the chat. It's going too fast. That lady need to stop. Tanya had more heart than Marlo. This is exactly why Nene should have left. Well, she left even before she even said what she said. She thought she was going to get her plum. Yovanna want that unnecessary smoke. Now, I don't know. Y'all remember when I showed those receipts? And see, I want to pull them up so bad. I want to put, but you know, I had heard that somebody's going to share them on their YouTube channel soon. Hold on, let me see if I got one or two in here. Y'all remember the text that I showed y'all? Yovanna was saying all kind of stuff like, she didn't want to say it because of her husband. What did she say? Hey girl, Rick don't want me playing the video. He's worried about the ramifications of something like this later once having a lasting impact, not only to our businesses, our clients, our livelihood, and overall me looking sketchy. He said being on camera is different, blah, blah, blah. And so Nene was like, well, I mean, that's up to you. You said you had it. Hold on, where I'm trying to find it. That was the one with all her. Oh, and here go Yovanna. I got Cynthia to spill her guts. She did major shit talking about you to me. Portia commented on that pic me and Cynthia took when we went out and was mad. Me and Cyn didn't invite her so I could try to link up with her to get some tea. Kandi, I'ma text her and try to do lunch or something to see what she talking about. You know, I don't fuck with Eva, and I can play nice with Tanya, but I don't see her revealing too much to me because she knows me and you are close, so she may not fall for the trap. I'll DM that bitch. Portia don't see my DMs because we don't follow each other. What's her number? I'ma text her. I know for a fact I could get her to talk shit. So this just sounds like some thirsty person who just wanna be on the show. And you talking about snitching? Like, Bravo need to do some research. I don't know. What do y'all think? You said you remember the text. She trying to do damage control. Receipts denied. You think the receipts are denied? Do you really think the receipts are denied? Yes, she said that. I saw the video. How are receipts? So you gonna believe somebody who been lying back and forth, who been changing their story consistently to somebody who been staying the same throughout this whole entire thing? So y'all hate somebody so much that you would prefer to believe a stranger than somebody that y'all have seen all these years. Like Nene ain't lied about nothing. She might have dragged some people. She might have cursed some people out, but I don't recall her lying. She ain't never pulled no Phaedra on nobody. I'm just saying. She ain't never pulled no Phaedra on nobody and accused nobody of having no sex dungeon or nothing. But you know, they say I'm on the payroll. I'm just here. Like at the end of the day, it ain't even about you know, riding or standing for nobody. For me in particularly, because you know, this is one of my favorite shows. It's about right and wrong to me. So that being said, you know, we'll see what happens. You know, maybe, you know, that if that's the best clip we've seen thus far, I guess that I don't know if that's the smoking gun. Maybe she got something else. Who knows? You know, I don't, you know, I watch it, but you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Did you see what she had on IG today? Well, who had? I want y'all to call me and let me know. Again, if y'all are just getting here, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. You said the producers are doing the most on these reality shows. They really are. They really are. And it's crazy because I dropped the receipts too in a video on my channel called, you know, Snakegate Revisited. It's got all those receipts in there. So I don't want to pull all the receipts again and be, you know, be repetitious. But in Snakegate Revisited, go back to that video and watch it. And I dropped a whole lot of receipts that hadn't been dropped. I'm just letting y'all know, because when the episode air, I'm going to be retweeting that video. That's all I'm saying. And in that video, I shared a lot of the text that Yovanna said leading up to it about her. You know, Nene was like, well, you know, since you say you got this, why don't you come and talk to the producers? Like, you know, she was telling her, you know, like, you're going to have something in order for them to want you on the set, like at the end of the day. So she didn't tell her to go and record nobody. That's up to her if she did. So we'll see what happens. Did I see what Cynthia said? Nene left and they didn't get to do part 4, which cost them money. Oh, okay. Well, oh well. I guess they could have stretched out Yovanna. Guess they could have stretched out, but if it cost them money, it cost Nene money too. What you think? The thirst is real. It's sad that someone disliked Nene so bad that they can't use common sense. I mean, this is my opinion. Hello. Wait, this is a new picture. Who is this?
Von Zipper.
Hi, Von Zipper.
Yo did all of this for free? For all of this? Yeah, I've been on the beach. She doing all this for free?
That's what they say. That's what I heard. I don't know.
What, like, why buy the cow? Why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free?
Exactly.
Yo, you never gonna be on this show again. You're gonna be just like Tammy. I don't even feel like going down the list of people who've rendered their services for free.
How many seasons it was before Marlo got paid? Marlo was on year after year after year. She didn't get paid till like the last season. Well, you know, the last 2-3 seasons. She wasn't like, she was on for 8 years and wasn't getting paid.
Yeah, but she also wasn't doing the absolute most though. Like she did some, but she didn't do it like that. Yo, you got to do better. The Alliance though, like, we can basically say the season's over, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I take it back. I want Eva to come back next year, only if Cynthia can go, and everybody's gonna turn on her. But the Alliance, they kind of fragile. They not. I see these games that they playing and entertaining Yovanna. Like, they were the main ones who didn't want her there. Now when she come on there and say that, everybody want to believe her. Like, do you believe her or do you don't? Or you got to be on one side of the table.
Right. That's how I feel. Like, wait a minute. First, you don't want her to record. I mean, to film. You didn't want to hang around her. Even Eva was like, she didn't remember her at Clark. Now all of a sudden they besties. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's an up and down. Like, that's why I don't even think an alliance is a good name to call them. Because if they were an alliance, they would have everything together. Like they would have their stance together. Like either we ride with her or we don't. Alliances don't flip and flop like that. Alliances be like, no.
But I think the alliance is the foundation of the alliance is Kandi, Cynthia, Kenya. Period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Eva, that's why I would want Eva back, because Eva's not in the alliance. She's acting like she is on her union. She's not in the alliance. Like, if they lose Cynthia, they're not giving a place to her. They would really come against her. Like, you have to go against somebody. And I think that's just ridiculous. I can't believe it's just that was my first time seeing that. Their reaction and actually believing her is kind of like it's funny to me, but that kind of got me. I think that's all I got to say. I don't care about Kenya and her taxes. I did find it funny though when you showed it. It did say L.A. County down there. That girl ain't lived in L.A. County in 8 years.
So she ain't paid her taxes in 8. Well, anyway,
that's it. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you.
You look good. You look good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All
right. Bye. Let's see. Feel Love. Hi.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Why y'all don't be wanting to be on camera with me? Y'all be making me sad.
I look like Broomhilda tonight. I can't do it. You look nice though, Michelle. Very nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So what I wanted to say was, first, with the Wendy situation, I really just think that Wendy needed to take a break. You know, she had all of that drama happen with her marriage and, the cheating and all that stuff like that and getting divorced. Her son graduated high school last year. So she kind of had a lot of milestones happen all at the same time, I think. And I know her husband was a big part of her show. So it probably feels different doing the show without him because, I don't, just from reading the stuff I've read, it seemed like he was really a big part of putting that show together and kind of pushing her to do that show. So I think she might be depressed and just need some time, because she just really, you could just tell she wasn't here for it. Like she wasn't putting no makeup on. I was like, Wendy, look.
Yeah, it was no effort whatsoever. Like
no, none. Yeah. I mean, and like you said, it should be easier that you at home, that you would be able to at least throw a little something on your face or something. But you could just tell she wasn't as exciting giving her stuff. So, I watched like one of them and I was like, she ain't really here for this no more. So I stopped watching her. So I'm not shocked that she, decided to take a little break. Everybody needs a mental health break every now and again. So
you got that right. Don't I know it?
Yes. So when you need to take your breaks, take them. I mean, we'll still be here. You got loyal followers. So, everybody needs
everybody mad at me because I've been doing YouTube more than I've been blogging on the site. And I'm like, it's easy just to sit here, but y'all don't know the mental, the stress it takes to like write and put stuff together and edit pictures. And oh my God, that's why I said I'm looking for writers. So if anybody out there is interested in being a writer on straightfromtheA.com, send me a writing sample to mbrown@ATLien.com. So
I know that's right. Seriously, that would probably help you a lot because it is. I mean, you got to put the show together. People don't really. I understand. Like, I don't know exactly what you do, but I don't think you just pop the camera on and sit and talk to us.
Yeah,
I think
I have a whole list of notes, right?
Yeah, you got like a script, not a script, but you know what you want to talk about and how you want to guide it. Yeah. So that's not easy to do. So I definitely would. I know it's not easy, and to get on camera, you got to make yourself up, and you know what I mean. So
sometimes.
Look, hey, listen. That's why I was like, "Ooh, I ain't gonna get on camera tonight." I would scare people. Yeah. But the second thing is that I wanted to speak on the whole yo-yo situation.
Okay.
First of all, Yovanna is a liar. She's proven that time and time again. I mean, how many times is Yo-Yo gonna lie and people are going to believe what she says? Like, she's changed her story so many times. And I just, like you said, Nene never has, she's been consistent. She's been closed mouth. every time Yo-Yo talks, she just sit there and just listen. You know, she never said much. It seemed like to me she was trying not to really out her. You know, she was trying to have her back, because I think she could have released those text messages, you know, publicly
a long time ago.
Yes, she could have burnt Yo-Yo at the stake. But I just think Nene is just about something else now. She's like, whatever, I ain't got time for this drama. You know, I think she want to be on the show, but she's just kind of tired of everybody coming against her. And I think that her leaving worked perfectly for the producers, because it's like dun dun dun. Yeah. She made you record. She did it, because they've been trying to paint her as the villain all season long.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just wish she would have stayed.
Olive branch after olive branch after olive branch. And it's like, dang, like how many times you got to beat somebody down? How many times somebody got to say they sorry? So
Exactly. And I just think that worked in their favor. They, you know, and then they didn't tell her she was coming, so she couldn't prepare for it. I just think I really believe her. I think one thing, Nene, a lot of people, you love her or you hate her. But one thing about her, season after season, I've never known her to be a liar. Like, she's always straight up about her stuff. Like, she don't seem like the type to connive and manipulate behind the scenes and you know, be trying to figure out how to get people. I think she's so honest. Sometimes it's to her fault. You know what I mean? Like, that people use it against her because they think, because she's so loud, that, you know, she's mean or she's conniving. But I don't think that's her spirit. I don't think so. I think that she just, what you see is what you get. And that's what they can't stand about her. She's 100% real. Right. You know, as far as
everybody else faking relationships, faking all of that. So it's like, dang, okay. But I live for it though. I live for it. That's why she's the fan favorite. You can't take that away.
Yep. That's it. You know, and people mad at it because they like, dang, she can holler and scream at people, cuss people out, you know, do all kinds of things, and people still love Nene. Well, I think people love her because she's real, and people can just see that. Like, what you see is what you get with her. Like, period. Everybody else is faking and fronting for the show.
Yeah.
So, you know, and the last thing is Miss Kandi. First of all, I want to say I listened to her song and I don't like it. It doesn't even sound like a song that she would do. It doesn't even sound like R&B to me. It sounds like some Katy Perry stuff.
It's like what do you call it? I don't want to say gay pop. It's almost like a gay club song. Like, she wants to like appeal to like the, you know, the LGBT.
She tried to do a come on and get this honey, and she did, and it flopped. It's a flop. It's not come on and get this. Yeah, Nene's song, I really like her song. Like, not because I like Nene, her song is a bop. Like, you can really bop to her song. I didn't feel no bop, nothing when I listened to Kandi's. I was like, crickets. Like, is this what she put out? Yeah, I don't like that. So I don't know what she was trying to do, or if she's trying to compete with Nene, but to me it's an L, because Nene's song is way better. And she put something on her page a little while ago that said something like, y'all can hate me today, tomorrow y'all can love me, but either way I'm still gonna get paid. Ooh. And so people was under her comments and was like, you know, you sound really cocky. Was that a message to your fans or to the people to your coworkers on the show? Who was that a message to? Like, some people was like, you know, giving her the rah-rah, but it was a few people that was just like, you sound really conceited. So basically you saying you don't care what people say. So I guess that was her response to people dragging her about the whole, you know, mass thing and having a party or whatever the case may be.
Oh, so, yeah, let me put her response. Okay.
Yep. And the last thing, and that's it, is that I think there might be a little something going around that Portia is pregnant.
I had heard that too, but what about her? When you remember that scene in the lost footage, she said she got an IUD.
It's something that I seen. I can't remember. It's like I've been looking for it ever since I seen it, I can't find it anymore. Because sometimes, like, I'll look to see if you going live, and I'll have videos that pop up that say, well, if you like Michelle, you know, watch this one. And whatever it was that I clicked on, they said that Dennis put something out and it said something like hashtag PJ, hashtag DJ, and something else. And they was like, we think Dennis let the cat out the bag that she, might be expecting. So
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know if anybody else seen that, but I thought that was interesting.
That'd be a fake out. Because 90s child, she was drinking alcohol at the reunion. She sure was.
Oh, that's right. She was drinking. You right. She was. I ain't think about that. So that probably was just a little, I don't know why he put that hashtag, but maybe that's their wish, just to have another baby. But anyway, that's pretty much all my commentary. And I want to say you have a good show and I enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right, love. Bye. Hold on, what y'all saying in here? Y'all keep mentioning all these other people. Hold on. Hello.
What, honey?
How you gonna call in and then walk away from the camera?
Well, I happen to be multitasking. I'm cooking. I'm doing a cooking class over here. Times are tough. I got to do what I have to do. I'm cooking a little bit and doing cooking classes on the side. I begged you to come over here the other day, but you wouldn't come.
Okay, your Wi-Fi looking a little bit clear today.
Oh, the shade. Well, my unemployment check cleared, so I was able to update my Wi-Fi.
Oh, damn. Okay, so why are you here? Hold on. I want to
give my opinion.
Can you be quiet for a second while I show Kandi's response to the mask? I forgot to put this in there.
Sure, you. Why not?
Hold on. I want to show this. Y'all.
Well, guys, today has been an amazing birthday. Honestly, I didn't really think that I was going to be able to do anything for my birthday because of the circumstances that we're in right now. But I just want to say that all of the text messages, I haven't been able to, but all the text messages, all of the posts, all of the videos, people sent birthday video messages, and all of the love that everybody has shown me today is very much appreciated. And I just want to say thank you so much to my husband and for putting together this excellent surprise party today. I really wasn't expecting it, but it did my heart some good to see a lot of my close friends that I haven't seen in months. Okay. And I do believe in being safe tomorrow. I just want y'all to know I'm going to get tested again for corona or whatever. But for now, it just did my heart so good to see everybody. And for my 44th year of life, I just want to say that, I'm just going to continue to just be happy, man. I'm just happy to see another year of life, happy to see friends, happy to have family. And my birthday wish was that that world could go back to normal. Obviously, because I miss people. I miss people a lot. But I'm so happy that today was amazing. And I just want to tell my husband I love you very much. Oh, I'm so happy to see some of my family members today. Oh, it did me good. My daughter Riley and Ace, they made me cakes from scratch, okay, which was a big deal to me. The little things matter to me. So, like I said, everybody that sent a message, I know I'm a big crybaby, but it meant a lot to me, you know?
Okay, this 6 minutes long. I can't watch it. But it meant a lot to her. And she said that, Wake up, Joshua.
Oh, okay, I'm back.
So
just 4 minutes of my life, I want to get back from you.
Look, what I rolled my eyes about is that she said she's going to take a COVID test tomorrow. So what you did? You did a whole part. So you gonna get everybody at the party that you exposed to each other the COVID test? Are you just gonna be selfish and just give yourself one to make sure you don't have it? What about the old lady gang? What about your mom and them? What about Todd and Tamia and everybody?
What about the new baby?
it was so disingenuous for her to go online and say, yes, he said it was a surprise, but I'm gonna have a COVID test tomorrow. Girl, like what the heck? Like, okay, I'm done. Anyway, go ahead.
What about her new baby that she keep forgetting about? Listen, I'm just here to point out the obvious, but I was listening to y'all and y'all was talking about Wendy Williams. Y'all know I feel like she on that stuff allegedly.
Not Wendy on the stuff.
All she doing is sitting at home doing lives like you. What is she so exhausted doing? I'm just confused. She get majority of her stories wrong. She get the names wrong, the locations wrong. She tell a bunch of lies and she's exhausted. I don't understand. I don't get why she's so exhausted. She's sitting in her kitchen with a whole bunch of funny looking stuff. I don't know what she tired.
I don't either, but I'm just, Graves' disease is a serious thing. Like everybody said, we got to be mindful of that. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Well, she can no longer do Wendy at home because she doesn't want to. I honestly think that she decided not to do it because they can't do it to the standard of which she's accustomed to doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks like YouTube. And it's gonna look like YouTube, period. You know what I mean? Because it's cutting, it's virtual. So what else can you do?
Yeah, I get it.
So
what you think about Kandi's song?
Huh?
Did you hear Kandi's song?
I did.
What you thought about it? Think about it.
I mean, I guess I heard like 2 seconds of it, and then I, went to the next.
I think Kandi's never been successful in any endeavor she's ever done on her own. When it comes,
like Grammys. Don't say.
Let me finish. With her own music, she's a good songwriter for other people, but anytime her voice hits the track, it's just an awful disaster. So I think she should more focus on pen and paper than open up her mouth and hit any awful note that she can reach.
Who you got over there laughing at you?
Don't worry about all of that. I just feel like that's what she gives. Like she shouldn't like be singing or hitting any note. Even with Escape, the only girls that can sing are the two sisters and Tiny. Nobody really wants to hear Kandi hit that squeal at the end. Like
everybody said she won the Masked Singer.
She probably had a lot of help with vocals, a lot of help with them producing the tracks and stuff like that. I mean, not too many people can pick out a Billy Goat on the farm. Like they all sound the same, so I'm sure she would win it.
Okay. They up there dragging you in the chat, Josh.
And they know how many I give. They know how many I give, but I don't know what you're reading because all my fans are here saying facts. Thank you, Josh. Facts. So I don't know what maybe it's on Facebook. They're coming for me.
No, Facebook. They said she sounded like a Billy Goat. They saying true on Facebook too.
No, that's just how I feel. Now, Nene's track was also a hot mess, but I mean, we didn't expect anything else from her because I mean, she's not a musical artist. But you thought it was great. I couldn't understand what she was saying. And she kept saying, honey, honey. I didn't get it. But I mean, it's for the childish gays and the young teeny boppers. That's what that song was for. So
what do you think that Kandi song is for? Who do you think?
I think it's awful.
But who do you think it's for? Who do you think it's?
I think it's for anybody with a horrible pitch who think they can sing too. I think it's for an artist who has pipe dreams. Like I said, like Nene said it best. She's the girl from Atlanta that don't go no farther than I-20 and 285. She down in that area. She in my area over here in the Cascades area. That's where she at.
You can't be dragging Kandi like that, Josh. Okay. Now, what do you think about Kenya owing these taxes? And then I'm getting you off this line.
What, Kenya, what?
On the taxes, did you see that?
Well, listen, why would we think Kenya would have the money for her taxes? She was on this show for 4 seasons. She bought her first home on this show. She wasn't successful in Hollywood with her DVDs that she was selling out her trunk before she got to Atlanta. She got to Atlanta. She got kicked and evicted out of that house. She was living in a roach hotel with a white refrigerator. Then she finally built this shed, this garage, and made it beautiful. She put some stucco on it, some marble, a few faucets, and some new doorknobs and some Z-Gallery light fixtures. She got her 2 cars. This is the best she's ever had it. This is the best Kenya's ever had it. She went and purchased her husband and rented her baby. I think this is the life she's lived. We know she ain't got no money for no taxes.
Okay, Joshua. Anything else you would like to say?
Anything else I would like to say? Yes. She missed a whole year paycheck. That's why they did the stunts and shows to get her back on the last episode of Housewives. So now she finally on. She's screaming about Nene missing episodes. Excuse my language, but bitch, you missed a whole year. Now this lady might have missed 4 or 5, but sweetie, you missed a whole year worth of checks. Get out of here. And we know she ain't selling that grease because she was down at Cumberland Mall in the middle of the mall trying to push that grease off on anybody that was walking by. You know, when you go to the mall, they try to give you them samples of tea to taste.
You say grease.
They give you them tea samples to taste.
What kind of grease was it? What kind of grease was it?
In the middle of the mall before she went to Sally's. And who goes to Sally's anymore? Now I can see it. She was like, "Oh, we selling out online. We are #1 and trending on Amazon." This girl talking about she ate the Sally's. Sally's got 4 aisles. 3 of them ain't full of hot combs. One with shampoo and the rest with grease. So who is going to Sally's? Somebody in the chat tell me the last time they went to Sally's.
I'm looking. When y'all been? Have y'all been to Sally's?
Y'all been to Sally's? When have y'all been to Sally's to get this hair grease? And you think this small round circle of 1 ounce hair grease can make your hair just go 48 inches? Like, get out of here.
Well, we do know her hair, her long, luxurious 24 inches of real hair is genetics. We do know that.
Well, that's what they say.
Okay. She
also said her butt was genetic, but I mean, there's people who doubt that. I'm just here to state the facts. I just came to chime in. I'm a alien, ATLien.
Thank you so much.
I don't know why you're so speechless. I'm a little upset. I feel like you're leaving me out here to hang.
I was speechless because your Wi-Fi held up. You were pulling Nelly on me because I just knew you were gonna be froze.
Oh, you thought. I told you the other day that I had got my Wi-Fi. The white lady across the street, well, her Christmas tree wreath that's on her door had my box. So I had to go on my HOA page and was like, does anybody have my box? And she was like, yes, she has my box. When I went up to get my box, she was like, you're supposed to take in your trash on off days. I said, and Christmas was 6 months ago. Take your wreath down. Like, girl, hand me my box. And so that trash can is still sitting in the middle of the highway as we speak.
Lord. Okay, Joshua. I can't.
But I'm going to let the rest of your fans talk and speak and come in. I just want to show support because I never call in anymore. Yeah, now I have good Wi-Fi. I will be calling in every time you go live.
Well, we will look forward to it. I certainly appreciate you, Josh.
Bye.
Bye. Y'all called for him and he came, child. Y'all sent for Josh and he came. Woo. Hey, DeAndrea. Can you hear me? Hello? You can't hear me? I can't hear you. Go out and come back in. I can't hear a word you say. Go out and come back in. I won't make you wait. Go out and come back in. Okay? It's not my fault. It's StreamYard. Go out and come back. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. DeAndrea had been waiting for a long time. I wanted to let her go next. But I'll let Charlotte in here, and then we're going to take DeAndrea if she come back. Hey, Charlotte. You can hear me this time, Charlotte.
Let me see if you muted me tonight. Have you muted me
I didn't
tonight?
mute you. I don't never mute you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. This is your phone, honey. This is your phone. I don't have nothing to do with your phone service.
Well, look, you told the other lady it was StreamYard, Nancy. When it come to me, you said
no. The other day you had the TV on, the phone on, the echo on. I'm like, turn something off.
Baby, let me tell you something, baby. I got top of the line Wi-Fi. I can have 20 things on at one time.
I know, but it's too much. You be echoing, so it's not good for the stream. If I hear myself and you hear yourself and it's a delay, it's not good for the stream. See, we perfect right now.
I'm looking a mess, but hey, I ain't like some of these other folks.
You got your little bun and stuff. I see.
I'm not scared to come on camera looking a mess. You know what I'm saying? I look a mess.
Yes, show that melanin. I'm
right.
with you.
I was looking at you. You look cute tonight, Michelle. I was looking at Michelle. She thinks she fooling somebody, baby. That is not the same hair.
No, this is right here. I just be watching it. I be watching it, and I got a secret for crochet braids for any of y'all that wear crochet braids. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but you mix water with a little Downy, and you spray it, and it makes it fluffy.
You need some Downy because that hair be musty as a billy.
No, you wash it now. I do wash my hair, but then like afterwards, spray it and let it air dry, and it fluffs up.
Yeah, because I said she don't went from Jerry Curl hair to deep wave. She don't change hair. She ain't fooling us.
No, this the same hair.
Look, I can't figure out what my head be way.
Told y'all I'm on quarantine. I ain't like these other Atlanta people who out there in these streets. Like I really, really, honestly and truly, I was thinking about getting my hair braided now today. I ain't gonna lie. I really wanted to go to the Africans and get my hair braided, but
I'm going as soon as our Africans here. So
I'm not going. It's we open here. I'm not going. They was crowded.
Well, yeah, I don't blame you. Well, anyway, I wanted to touch on a couple of things with as far as Kenya. You know, with you saying, with you guys pulling up, seeing that she owes and she's back behind on her taxes and got liens on the lien house and mold and all that. Listen, y'all remember when MARC, which I think somebody brought it up, or you brought it up earlier, when MARC was fussing at her on one of those episodes, when he made a reference to her spending, you know, always wanting to be flashy.
Buying a Bentley, and she still needed to work on the house. Yep.
And people were thinking that he was being mean and all, he shouldn't be doing it, but he knew what he was talking about. He really didn't go into details, but obviously she knew because she rolled her eyes. But I mean, that man obviously know her situation. He probably saying, "Look, you buying all this stuff, trying to impress people on this show, trying to pull up in this what's the little car she got?
A Tesla.
And you know darn well you 3 months from being kicked out of this house, this molded manor. So, you know, I think he just don't like her. But at the end of the day, I think he's probably tried to give her financial advice and she just don't take it. She don't care about what he got to say. She don't want to hear his advice. And you know, they're just the boss in her. So enough about Kenya. This as far as about something that I was gonna say about Wendy Williams. When they announced the other day and they're saying the graveyard disease and she's having episodes, I don't believe that crap. If y'all been listening to Wendy or watching any of her YouTubes a few weeks ago, if not maybe a couple of weeks, if maybe a week ago, on one of her YouTube streams, she said she made a comment and she was like, when they was opening up everything, they was talking about how they don't open everything back up. And she was fussing about people being out in New York, just back to doing the stuff that they was doing. And she said, honey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving the house. She said, I don't care what they open up. I'm going to stay right here. Because she was talking about, on this episode, she was talking about people going back to work. And she was talking about people going back in the restaurant industry. It was like, you know, how much you willing, you know, for minimum wage, is it worth it? She said, I know you got bills to pay and stuff like that. But she made a reference. She said, honey, I'm not going. They can do whatever. I think Wendy Williams is just playing the cards, playing them. And, you know, I think she's gotten the doctors or whoever she got, which is easy for her to do. Get a doctor to say, hey, I'm medically sick and I'm just going to have to take another leave of absence. I think she's just going to prolong it because she don't want to. She said she was not leaving her apartment. She was not getting back out here. She's not going back to work anytime soon. And she was like, this pandemic is not over. So I just put 2 and 2 together when that popped up. And I said, oh yeah, she's playing the role. She's just not ready to go back to work. I think they're pushing her to go back into the studio and she's not wanting to go back into the studio. So she's just gonna play the role and use that illness that she has to stay off. Eventually they're gonna have to just replace Wendy. I think they're gonna have to replace her. I think that possibly she could be back doing drugs, but I don't think that that's the reason. That
a couple of times now, if you go back and watch a couple of her episodes from like the past week or so, like it was one week, one of my friends texted me and like, you see Wendy, she's not looking right. She was like literally like slurring her words, moving kind of slow. Like it just looked like she was sedated. Now I'm not saying she on drugs, but it looked like, you know, she might have took a sleeping pill that had wore off or something. She was just moving really, really slow. So
I think something is definitely going on with her. I think that some of the rumors that's been out about her mind and her brain having some kind of issue with that, I think that it may be some truth to it. I think that may have a lot to do with some of the statements, the things that she said, you know, even reference to Nene.
mm-hmm.
I think it's related to either her illness or the drugs that has caused her to, you know, to say some of those things that she said about her.
Yeah, because I felt like, you know, her memory was askew. And I felt like that's why Nene decided not to address it, because she knew something wasn't right. Because like I pointed out, you know, that you know, Wendy had called Brent and said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she knew Nene was gonna call her on live, but then you go flip it and act like, you know, it was an ambush. It was like something just, it wasn't right. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe she's showing early signs of Alzheimer's or dementia. That could be it, because Wendy is up in age. And it could be a mixture of some of everything. And I think that, like you said, I think that whatever's going on with her is why Nene, just being a person that she is, it's bigger than just being a friend. I think just having a heart that she has, she's probably like, look, I'm not going to say anything. I'll let y'all attack me and laugh and mock, you know, whatever Wendy said about me. I'm going to let you guys just mock that and laugh and joke. But I know what the real deal, I know what's going on with her. And I'm not going to say anything, because I think she knows that whatever it is, it's going to come out. And then people are going to say, oh, well, that explains why she said what she said, why she flipped on Nene the way she did. It was nothing personal. It's just something, either the drugs or something medical. But I think the fact that she's not going back to work have nothing to do with medical. I think it's a combination of her playing her cards and just not, hey, if you could stay home, first of all, she has money. She don't need the money to pay her bills. If she could stay home doing this pandemic in New York, of all places, in New York, where all this stuff is going on, if you got the resources to stay home, would you stay home for the rest of the year?
Hell yeah.
I would sit right there, because you're doing your show from the house. And hey, she can take a leave, and they can put some other people there and put them in the studio. But she's not interested, I don't think, in being around people. And I think with her age and her sickness, she got money, she's not willing to risk it. Yeah. But another thing I was going to touch on, I was going to ask you for your honest opinion. Why do you think? Because it's weird that it seems like everybody that Nene is supposed to be her friend. And I know she's helped a lot of people. And Nene is my number one person on the show. Always have been from day one, always will be. But she's helped people, a lot of people. A lot of people have used her name, I think, to get on the show or to become friends of the show or whatever. Why do these people, everybody turn on her? So, you know, it's something just starting to not, something, and not that I don't believe her. I think she's one of the realest people on the show. But it's something not adding up with why everybody turns on her. Like,
I don't think it's everybody, but I do think it's a lot of people. And I think because when you are in a position where you can help certain people, it's like, you know, it turns into envy. You know what I'm saying? Once you start to help someone, and trust me, I've been in the position where I've helped a lot of people too, and they have, you know, stab me in the back. So when you were in a position to put somebody on, to teach somebody something, to put money in their pocket, and when they start, you know, making money, they start to like look at you and resent you for putting you on and act like, you know, oh, you didn't do nothing for me. A lot of people go through this. It's not just
but that's kind of odd that a person that you put on and that, like you said, you helping them make money, that they will become envious, because I can see that with somebody
happens every day
and they're not having, or you don't put them on and you don't help them get a chicken bone, and then they turn envious. But
that happens every day. It's like, you know, like when you think about Yovanna, once her foot got in the door and she thought, you know, maybe she got a friend in Eva or a friend in Kandi or a friend in somebody else, she don't need Nene no more. It's like, I'll give up this one for the five or whoever, you know, for the collective, or the same thing about Eva.
Been her friend Marlo been her friend for years now, seasons, years
But
supposedly.
even Marlo kind of have, you know, at the end of the day, she hasn't stabbed her in the back, but she ain't taking up for it the way she used to either, because Marlo.
That's what I'm telling you. She's flipping the script too. So
yeah,
right.
but that's my point. That is my point. You get to a point where with anybody, they feel like they don't need you. I got the check now. I'm secure. I don't need you no more.
So that means
so sometimes it's a little part of human nature that goes along with that. Everybody's not like that, but the bulk of people, when it comes to money and jobs and success, it's a lot of people like that, especially in the entertainment industry. Trust me.
Well, that means they were never your friend. I'm just trying to.
But that's the point. It's a lot of opportunists out here, and especially like I said, when it gets to the point where you can put money in somebody's pocket, they are going to use you for the opportunity to get to the next level, to get to the next person who can further their career. So I mean, you know, some people are just nice and kind. Like my grandmother always told me, you know, insects are attracted to light. Like, you know, you got a light, like Nene got a light, like, you know what I'm saying? And when people see that you are kind-hearted, that you don't mind giving, they're going to take advantage of it.
Well, you know what I was thinking? I said maybe with the Marlo situation, because I've seen how Marlo has bagged up this season and kind of like been silent and just really not wanting to she want to straddle the fence. Mm-hmm. She don't want to really pick a side anymore. She want to appear to be.
She want to play it safe.
She want to play it safe, but what I'm wondering is, has somebody got in her ear and said, "Hey," because I'm thinking like maybe somebody got to her and say, of the clique, maybe one of the clique has got to her and say, "Hey, you've been down with Nene all these years. You've been riding with her all these years, and you don't have no peach." And maybe she has been the one keeping you from getting the peach.
But
so,
honestly,
you know, hey, if you was friends with us, you'll have a peach.
But if you're a fan of the Housewives, you already know Marlo done stabbed Nene in the back over a peach. When she felt like Nene wasn't, you know, helping her get on the show quick enough, she went and started filming with Kenya back then, remember? And that's when she and Nene fell out. Because Nene was like, what the hell, you trying to film with my enemies or whatever the case may be. Yeah. So she eventually forgave her years later and they were cool. But it's like when somebody shows you who they are, and she kind of kept Marlo at a distance after that, because they cool, but she's not like tight because like now I see you just want to be here and I can't be mad at you for just wanting to be here, you know what I mean? So I get it, and I guess because I've been following it so closely all these 12 years or whatever.
So do you think they would give Marlo a peach if she turned on? Is that why she doing it, to get a peach? I'm thinking she's probably
get a peach. If Marlo was gonna get a peach, she would have got one by now. She's been on there 8 years. Marlo ain't getting no peach. They paying Marlo enough money to be a friend, and even Andy said she good as a friend. She good where she at, and they gonna keep paying her. Marlo making peach money. Marlo,
she said that. Now, she did say that, but I think right now she's realized. I think she's seeing that Alliance as being a stronger group to be cool with versus Nene, because Nene is kind of out there by herself right now. She probably feel like Nene don't have enough power. I think Nene is somebody's, up top don't like Nene, and somebody up top higher than Kandi, and along with Kandi, is pulling strings and doing a lot of things. You know, they play with her wardrobe to get her thrown off her game and agitate her, and she tried to fake it off, but she was agitated the entire episode, both episodes. It threw off and it worked. And so the discrepancies and how they're mistreating her, how they're attacking her, constantly tearing into her, it's taking a toll on her. I mean, no matter how strong you are, you can only withstand so much. And I think that Kandi, and whoever this producer or executive person in higher power, they really trying to tear into her. So that's all I want.
Well, I appreciate you. I'm glad we could hear you this time.
Yes, y'all can hear me. I didn't do no extra stuff. I just came on and I didn't hit the other stuff that I've been hitting, so it works.
Good. Well, I appreciate you, Charlotte. I'll hear from you soon. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Let's see. DeAndrea, can we hear you?
Yes, hello? I hope so now.
Yay.
Yeah. Hey. What? Okay, Michelle, first I want to say I know that you are insecure about your hair and stuff, but you look good tonight. I like blue glasses that match the
My
pajamas.
pajamas.
That's cute.
Thank you.
So, you know, don't be insecure, girl. You cute. Speaking of cuteness, I do want to say, because I didn't get a chance last reunion, I fell asleep, girl, while I was watching you, just because I was so tired. Nothing to do with entertainment. I just got woken up by my boyfriend at 3 a.m. He was like, "What are you doing?" Anyway, so, but touching on Kenya calling Nene ugly, I really didn't like that at all. It really, really, really bothered me so much that she said that. And I think that touched a lot on her colorism, because all the women in the cast are beautiful. I think I like the show because I get to watch beautiful Black women that are doing entrepreneurial things. Even if we throw shade at them or whatever, at the end of the day, they all have accomplished something, and they are beautiful Black women to watch on the screen. And you feel proud of that, like, you know, real RHOA and all Black cast is just some of the most beautiful housewives of the whole franchise. No one has anything on them. They are naturally beautiful. They are aging well. Okay? Even Nene. And I like Nene also because she represents, a lot of the other women are stereotypes. So I like Nene because she represents that thing that is not celebrated as much. So when Kenya called her ugly, I did not like that very much. I just thought that was so rude. When she said the pretty girls are against the ugly girls come for the pretty girls, I was like, what? I never even had a different. I don't know what side she was talking about, because I never.
You know what's crazy? Team Twirl always does that. Like, you know, again, I've been writing about this show for I don't know how many years. And when I get the trolls and the people, they always be like, "You ugly. That's why you dragging Kenya. Are you ugly? That's why you don't like Sheree." It's like,
Michelle, my favorite thing you said in one of your responses to that, you said, "I'm not ugly. I got my mama and I have my daddy's nose and I am beautiful." And that is exactly how you respond to that shit. Because that is just, sorry, excuse my language. That just is ridiculous. Understand, I am Bermudian, raised in America. I come from, as an islander, we have all kinds of complexions and types. Like Black is just like a diaspora of looks. And you don't, and every single one of my relatives are beautiful. And I've grown up thinking, I never really paid attention to stuff like that. And to me, there's, you cute. I don't care. Like, are you cute? You cute? Okay, you cute. That's it.
Okay.
And that's also with Kenya also as well, with this long hair shit. You're not a unicorn, girl. You're not a unicorn. Okay. There are plenty of Black women walking around with long hair. And no, it has nothing to do, even though people can say, okay, well, you light skin or whatever. Let me speak on this. My beautiful long hair that's in this big bun that I wear natural because I love my curls, but like I have to straighten it to show how long it is. But I don't even do it to show how long it is. I do it when I'm, sometimes you just rock it. But I've never liked it when people are like, "Oh my God, it's that long." That's just so rude. Like, no, I'm not a unicorn. Plenty of Black girls have natural hair under their crown, and their hair is long and it grows long. It doesn't even have any hint to it. It's genetics. But also understand, people, I'm going to school you real quick. You can have your genetic long hair from Africa. Look people up. There are Nigerian girls with big ass afros, okay?
Yes.
Like, look at Issa Rae, who is Senegalese on Insecure. I don't like this idea that like Black women don't grow hair.
Right.
I know my hair grows long. I have plenty of things in me, but I don't know where the hell it comes from, because at the end of the day, all of them could grow long hair. So whatever. Like, I don't look at it that way. And so with Kenya, with this whole, I feel like that's a form of colorism where she like talks about her long hair as if it's like she put these products in it, and no, you're talking about taking care of hair. Also, how is she missing the bag? Because if I was to let out a natural hair care line, I would think that weave and wigs would be a great asset, because it's a protective hairstyle. If you have been following any YouTubers, if you have been in the natural hair game like you say you have been, you would know that is something you do. There are women who have hair down to their ass that wear weave and wigs and box braids down to their behind, because it's cute. It's culture. So when you talk bad about it, you're talking bad about our culture. All across the line. Did anyone bat an eye when Eva wore fake hair in Japan? No, no one thought anything of it. Like, so it's just,
I didn't like what Eva did it to Marlo and was like dragging Marlo for her wig. You know,
with the edges and the with your edges and it's just like, okay, so you can say that you're like, and that's why I thought it was such an oxymoron when she was the one to educate Eva on colorism of hair. It was like, is this the part called the ghetto black? Like
Kenya was just taking a moment because she knew it would be a moment. I mean, she told her
people with hair like me.
But she's an offender
Kenya,
too.
there are plenty of people on YouTube, on the internet, on blogs that have hair like you, but guess what they do? They don't straighten it and put chemicals in it. We know what they look like when they are wearing their afroness and they feel beautiful, and we know what they do when they straighten it. So how about that? Kenya would impress me more if like I actually got to see her natural. There's nothing like seeing a black woman with her natural hair, and also then seeing, you know, when it's nice and sleek and straight and you're doing your Beyonce. It's cool. The point is we're versatile. But is Kenya versatile? Because all I see is a whitewashed beauty queen. Yes, she looks like a black Barbie doll, but that's exactly what you are, girl. You are a black Barbie doll. As long as Barbie is in there, I just don't know how I feel about it. That's what I'm saying. You know, just, so I don't really. I just wanted to touch on that. The other thing I want to touch on is Eva's shade to Portia, because I really want to make it clear how I perceive it versus how other people have been perceiving it. Okay. Now it does reflect, because we're going to segue from colorism, this whole thing about Portia's daughter's looks. Everybody's comments about it even interpreted as a look of the baby being ugly, looking like Dennis, to me is also like, that's just on you. That's how you see it. When I watched it, I saw even Eva shading Portia's life choices. She said Dennis with a bow because she meant that you just had this baby for this trifling dude who just cheated on you while you were pregnant. Dennis with a bow. Now, the reason why Portia is also pissed off about that is because Eva has no room to talk because she has a Kevin with a bow. And if you bring up Kevin or you even mention that baby's last name, she will rip off her mic and run off. The point is that she wants to say, oh, look at your mistakes. Because in the context of her rant, when she was saying it, when she said Dennis with the bow, she was like, doesn't she have to be concerned about the blogs? Dennis with the bow. When you end Dennis with the bow, it's like, and that trifling dude's kid. That's really how I saw it. I do think the kid looks like Dennis. She looks like her mama. She's a beautiful little girl. But I do think that that's how Portia took it. She took it as shade also towards, you are like, I'm depressed right now. You know, all the stuff I've gone through. And you're going to remind me of who my child's baby's father is because of what I'm going through. And I really, really, really did take it as that. And I actually think that's crueler. I think that's crueler. And if people actually like, Eva's running away from the truth by people deflecting to making it about that. I really don't think that's what she meant. I think what she was doing was just being trifling. And Portia is like, you have no room to talk, girl. Like, you've made mistakes.
I think you read too much into that part, though. I mean, get what you're saying, though.
The context of the show, I just think that would be a thing because of how she said it. Oh, shouldn't you be paying attention to the blog? She was talking about what Dennis was doing. That's usually when mamas don't like to be reminded of their husbands or your daddy, all the things he did. I mean, I'm a product of divorced parents. What do you remind your mama of? All the trifling things your daddy did. Okay, so I mean, it's just I'm just saying if I can put any light on that, but it doesn't make it any better that she did it because she has no room to talk. Right. She has no room to talk at all. So she should have kept her mouth shut because Portia got her job that she had at the time. Right. The other thing I want to answer Josh's question, no, I have not been to Sally's, and you were completely right because they have natural hair care aisles now at like Walgreens and Rite Aid, and and if I don't see Kenya Moore hair care there at all, not even on sale for me to give it a try, because I would give it a try. You know, the Rite Aid coupons, I'm like a gold member. They hit. I'd be like, I'll take it. I'll give it a try. Also, as well, I want to hit on Wendy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like not take up all our time.
No, go ahead.
But Wendy and Nene, during the reunion when she said to Kandi, so you see what I'm talking about though, and people are making it about, oh, like whatever, I agree with you. They weren't listening to what she was saying. What she was saying is, I'm not going to speak on it because there's more to the situation. And if I say something about it, it's going to get complicated. Me and Wendy used to argue all the time. We got into a good place. Then her husband cheated on her, had a whole nother mistress. And then she was on drugs, had to go to rehab. And then quarantine happened. And the network made her go to work. And she don't want to work. She's tired. Now she's got a film looking, crazy without a makeup crew, just woke up in her ugly kitchen. Who would want to do that? Who wouldn't want to do that? She is in a low place. And maybe she had a little bit too much of that mimosa that day and she acted up. And she called Nene afterwards and she said, Nene, I acted up. I love you, girl. But I was just, I'm going through it and I got a little too drunk and a little bit of, I'm just saying. And Nene is a friend's like, girl.
Yeah.
We're going to work this out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is such a plausible situation, and we all know that it is. And that's what she meant when she said to Kandi. So you don't understand why I could keep my mouth shut and I don't want to speak on it, because this is a beneficial friendship for me. And the lady is going through it. And people, if they don't see that or act like, what have we not been gossiping about for these past last year, whatever, is the stuff that Wendy's been going through. And it does not sound easy. She fainted on stage, y'all. She fainted on stage in a Statue of Liberty costume. Like, stuff is, life is at an old time. Like, I'm just saying. Like, so I completely understand why Nene would not want to hit a sister while she's down. And I think that that's exactly what Nene is. That's what Nene talks about. I like Nene because I believe that she does think about what happens
on the cast. I mean, despite what people be thinking, I just feel like she's the most genuine, the most, everybody else got, they. Kandi, I used to love Kandi, but to me, it's like Kandi now. It's like she's trying too hard. She see the benefits of being on the Housewives, and now it's like, well, I'm gonna turn up because I'm here, and that's what she's doing.
I think she was just bought out by Kenya. Kenya likes money. Kandi likes money. Kenya said, okay, I want to come back on the show. I'm going to pay you, Cynthia. I'm going to pay you something, a little bit Kandi. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if money is involved because the way that they ride for her is just so fake. Cynthia looked crazy raising her hand by herself in the Brady Bunch box. Like, she made it looked so suspect. It was just like, Cynthia, are you gonna at least read the room before you make your move? Like, you are looking like a zombie right now. Even Kenya looked like she wanted to laugh. She was like, oh, Cynthia fell for it again. But like, so that was, and Kandi's riding for Kenya is just ingenuine to me. Nothing about it looks authentic. It looks like she's got a hidden agenda, and there's a reason behind it, because we also have seen seasons of Kandi. What Kandi forgets is that we know her too. We see each other too. We've been watching her forever, so we can tell when she's being fake. I know that you look fake right now. I know this is not something that you would condone. I know this is not the way you react. What she said to Tanya made no sense when she has a speak on it, and in her speak on it, she deflected as well. She was just like, oh, it doesn't involve me. How convenient. All right, like, it's whatever. Tanya's done nothing to you, but apparently you're gonna treat her like that at the reunion. Like, she's picked a side. We already, like you said last time we talked, she was bringing Kenya in, and we should have, when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, it makes sense, because this is what she was trying to bring to the table. Now, the last thing I want to say is the reunion was all about Nene. I agree with her that it was unfair. And I do think it's really crazy that when there were whole episodes that did not involve Nene, that did center around Kenya. Kenya does bring the drama. Nene has said, I don't think Kenya should be taken off the show. She brings the drama, and then she says who she thinks is boring. But the thing she does not like about Kenya, she's like, I think it's fine, but she's just not held accountable to the same degree that I am. I don't understand how MARC DALY, who took so much of this show up, so many bloggers talked about it, like, he was literally a huge subject of this season, was not on the reunion. Peter has been on the reunions. When Todd mess was going on, he was on the reunions. Wasn't even Sheree's husband on the reunion when he started mess? How is MARC DALY not at all either on the show to just like represent what happened, and how is he even not wanting to be on the show?
You're right.
Because
he's been on the show. But DeAndre, look, I could talk to you all night, but these people looking at me like they mad. I done gave you too much time. I appreciate you. Look, we done went through the whole reunion and the season, and you're right. Mark should have been there. But no, it's all good. But thank you so much. You made some very good points. I appreciate you.
All right, love you.
All right, appreciate it. Look at you up here looking at me like you gonna fight. You gonna fight me, Kia? Kia or Kaya? Are you muted? Can't unmute. You muted yourself. Say something. I can't hear you. Hang up and call back. I can't hear you. Okay. All right. Let me see who else in here. Jazabelle.
ATLien.
Not ATLien.
Yes, ATLien.
You know better, Jazabelle.
ATLien.
What you want, Jazabelle?
Nothing. I was ignoring y'all talking mess about Kandi.
Is that why you here?
I had some words for y'all, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm still on strike, John. My face is peeling. Have you ever had Pico Sure?
Jezebel, do you have something to say? It's other people back here with real conversations with real topics.
I got real topics.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you read my blog? Are you going? Okay, wait. Are you going on Patreon tonight?
I probably would be there quicker if you didn't call and like stretch it out. I probably would be there quicker.
I got one more question. Did you pick up Biggie from the groomers?
I did.
What he look like? Can we see him? Because I'm interested.
Because they didn't. I don't even know where he at. He probably mad. He gone. I don't know where he is.
Okay, let me go before they jump me.
I'll show y'all later.
Bye.
Let me see if I can see Kia or Kaya.
Hey, Kaya, how are you?
Hi, Kaya. How
you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Hey, so I have a quick question.
Okay.
I just got off work, so I'm looking real bad. I'm sorry, guys. Girl, I look bad as hell. I've been working all damn day. So I have a few questions. I wanted to get in last week at the Bourne reunion, but I was too excited. I was just too happy about everybody else saying what they had to say. I have a question. I know that Eva changed her daughter's last name. So I just want to know, because I understand, I'm a parent, and I understand that we do things to protect our children, but what is she going to do when Marley's going to grow up? So what if when that day comes and her daughter's like, she's going to say it, I want to know about my dad. Because she's going to realize this is not my father, and she might actually be upset. What is she going to tell her daughter? What are you going to do?
When I ask those questions, I'm glad you asking it, because when I ask, I drag from here to Timbuktu, and that's
reality, though.
Yeah, that's a reality, and the fact that they had a very public relationship. He is very public about wanting to be a part of his child's life, and I mean, it'd be different if they were just some nobodies. You know what I'm saying? But all of this out there is like, why not get a mediator or somebody to make it happen? Because she should know who her father is, especially if he wasn't abusive to the child.
Exactly. So, but just like to just cut him off like that, and it makes me feel like she's just so closed-minded, because I'm a firm believer that people do change. So let's just say hypothetically he does change, he changes his mindset, he becomes a better person, then what? And he wants to be there for his daughter. So what's she gonna do then? Because her daughter's, when she becomes an adult, she's gonna be mad at her parents. Because she's like, well, you've been keeping him out of my life, and look at him now. Forget what he did. This is my father, and you kept him from me. You changed my last name. This man's not my dad. This is my dad. That doesn't. I don't think, in my opinion, because I'm a parent, and this is my opinion, I don't think she should have did that. I think she should have waited it out and just kept it as it is. Because I said people do change. And another thing I didn't get. I didn't even know Kandi had a song. Until today, so that lets you know it's not a hit. I didn't even know she had a song out.
It came out like last night, though. So.
Girl, nobody about to listen to that. The last song I heard was "I Rise Above," and I think that was a church song. And I haven't heard anything since then. And she tried to be a country singer, that didn't work. I'm not here for Kandi. And it's crazy because me and Kandi are like 2 days apart. We're the same sign, but I'm not here for the video you played to her. Oh, thank you. The video you played to her where she was actually crying, that's the real Kandi. I don't know what the hell we saw on the reunion. That wasn't Kandi. No, Jezebel, this is real tea, honey. Yes, this is real tea, Jezebel. When we saw them tears, that's the real Kandi.
But it wasn't the real Kandi, because I felt like she came on there crying because she knew she was getting dragged, and then gonna say, I'm taking a COVID test tomorrow.
That made no sense. So if you were that scared and you were that worried about Corona, why did you go even agree to do all that stuff with all those people and surround yourself, especially having a new baby, all the people, the old people in your family that run that restaurant in your family? Why would you do that if it's that big of a deal? She's full of it. Come on, let's be realistic here. Seriously. Another thing I wanted to know. So Kenya is basically, the truth is coming out about Kenya. I don't know nobody who's bought her products. No, I agree with Josh. I don't know nobody that shop at Sally's to get anything because it's like so many other places you get hair stuff from. And I just don't understand for her to have $1 million empire, as she states, hair care empire. And I guess, I mean, she got all this money, as she stated, came out of her mouth. It's not alleged. She said this. How are you behind your taxes? Like, did she loan the money to Mark? He said he's gonna pay it back when he get his taxes. Like, you know how people do in the hood, and he didn't give it back to her. Like, how does that work? I don't understand. I'm lost.
I don't understand either.
How does that work?
I don't understand. I don't understand how one minute she's working on her marriage and they're in counseling, and the next minute she don't care who he dates. I don't understand.
Exactly.
So,
and I agree with that other lady, Deandra. She hit a lot of points. I didn't like the whole ugly comment. That lets me know when people make comments like that, people like her, period. And I don't judge nobody because I believe we all make mistakes. Only God is perfect. But when people make stuff about people's looks, and especially Kenya, that lets me know she has no substance. Other than her wearing that crown from 1975 and her, like when she got her bodies and when she dated, I think she dated Mike Tyson or something. I don't know. But what else does she have going for herself? Nobody watched, like he said, nobody watched those VHS videos that she did back in the day. It was all like basically porn. Nobody watched that stuff. So like, what do you have for yourself? Your hair care line is probably worth $5,000 max. I don't know nobody who's bought it. And I know a lot of people that do hair, so I don't know. I never seen nobody do a YouTube tutorial on like, oh my God, girl, you got to get this. No, I've never seen it. Never. Okay. I don't understand. And her house falling apart. So you talked about, so well, hell, if you think about it, her and Sheree in the same damn boat. If you think about it, she talked about Sheree like a dog.
She did.
A dog.
And they right around the corner from each other. I mean,
that's ridiculous. I don't know. And I don't understand. And I know these girls I think a lot of people fail to realize that this is a show. I get it. But they've known Nene for how many years now? 13, 12 years? What baffles me about these girls, as Nene says, these girls, because I'm a Nene fan, honey. Why would you? It looks again, it goes back to integrity. You don't know Yo-Yo from a can of paint. Why would you believe her over a woman that you've known? You've been in her house, you've been around her family, you know this woman, you know her character, to believe that Nene would say record. You know Nene's character, you know how she is, you know her personality. If somebody would have said, nobody can't tell me nothing about my friends, because guess what? I know my friends. I know how they speak. I know them. We know each other. But nobody can never speak about them. Oh, she said that. Girl, no, she didn't. You lying. But for them to be like, go for it and run with it, they all sound stupid. And they like super old. So I don't understand it. That's like something kids do. They are super, super old. Not super old. Let me take that back. I just like they're mature. You have to use your brain. Come on now. At that point, I think everybody should have got together. I know Kenya wasn't going to do it, and Kandi probably wasn't going to do it. But they should have got to like, come on, y'all. We do not even know this chick. If they would have did their research, which they didn't, they should have looked up Yo-Yo when she was on Bridezilla. She sold her own damn sister out on her show.
Oh, well, damn.
Yes. So you got to look at people. It goes back to people's character. She sold her own sister out for ratings and lied on her sister on her own show, talked about her sister like a dog. And she also made some comments about her looks and her features also. And I was like, that's her damn sister. This is crazy. I would never talk to my sister like that. Yes. So it's like, I just don't get it. I'm not watching episode 3. I barely got through episode 2. I'm happy when Nene left, I left. Because I was like, okay, girl, this is my cue. We gotta go.
The only reason that I would watch it is just for the curiosity to see how I refuse to believe that whole episode is gonna be about her, but we'll see what happens. But the gag is we all know it's lies. Because we've all read the text. Hell, Nene posts them. Everybody's posted text. So it's like, what right now? There's really nothing Yovanna should say. She should deactivate her damn
Instagram, because don't nobody want them cheap ass codes anyway. Just deactivate it, honey. Throw the whole damn site. Just throw it all away. Start over. She gotta do better. It's 2020. You grown. Why you lying about dumb stuff? You think that's gonna get you on the show?
The thirst. It's the thirst. It is what it is. People.
And who does anything for free?
Thirsty people. It's in Atlanta. It's so many people that be going.
Girl,
like,
I'm in Atlanta a lot. I know.
They do a whole lot of stuff for free, child.
I know. I'm there a lot. Well, not this year, child, but I'm there a lot. All that, I'm there a lot, but it's just it's different because everybody thinks they have to build up and they have to be these people that are bigger than what they are, and that's not the case at all. I swear to God, it's not. Like, just be yourself. Right. And if they don't like you, they don't like you. So what? Exactly. Who cares? I don't know, but I'm Team Nene, of course. Kandi, and I heard she won Masked Singer. So I have a question because I've never watched the show. So when you're on Masked Singer, are you in the mask the entire time? They like vote on you or something? Or like, I don't know how it works. Because I'm surprised she won, because in my opinion, Kandi can't sing. So I'm guessing they voted on her, and then when they found out it was her, they was like, damn, we just got goofed. Like, I can't believe Kandi tricked us like this. Kandi did that? I don't think that was Kandi. She must have been auto-tuned or something. Kandi can't sing. Kandi can't sing.
They do make them sound a little different. Like, it's still their voices, but they do make them sound a teensy bit different.
Girl, Kandi sound like a damn cat howling. I just can't do it. Like, I can't do it. You did the video last week, and she was like, Kandi, you know how she talks? She looked like the Joker to me. So she posted the video, and I could just hear her when she was writing. She's like, oh, look at them singing my song. And I'm like, bitch, they doing karaoke. And last I checked, it's 5 bitches sitting here singing the group song.
Look, not your song. That ain't your song. That's Tiny.
And it's Tiny and the 2 other sisters, Tamika and they can sing. Kandi, I mean, I'm just saying, you can't sing, and you proved that you couldn't sing when they were in what part of Florida were they in last year? I can't think of what part it was, but whatever they went to Florida for the girls trip, they Nene planned. Shamira sang her out the box and had on a church hat. Kandi up there, she looked like she needed to like soak on some teas, some lozenges, something. Because honey, that what you did wasn't it. It wasn't it. So I don't know how she won. Maybe she paid somebody. I know. I'm sorry, I'm talking so much, girl.
No. It's not you. Most of the time, it's me, because I be looking at the clock like, ooh.
I'm sorry, and I know I got on my Golden Girl T-shirt tonight because I feel like I won because I'm an old lady child. But thank you so much, and you have really been keeping me entertained. And I'm gonna keep Wendy in my prayers because I don't think she's on drugs. I truly believe she's depressed. We have to think about it. She just went through a very big divorce,
and
her son's off in college.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like the quarantine can be hard on people.
It is.
I ain't got no family there. You know what I'm saying? She probably can't go around her mom and dad because they're too old.
I've been home for 11 weeks working from home. And it took me 5 weeks, seriously, 5 weeks to literally adjust. I woke up every day, and I think I have went through every emotion you could think of. I had to start watching the news, the deaths, all that stuff. I will be in tears because there will be so much. By week 5, I finally got acclimated to being home. So who knows? And then on top of for Wendy, it's probably worse for her because she's right there in front of everybody. Look how bad she looked. I'm not saying it nice. I'm not saying being mean when I said it, but she doesn't look healthy. I think she should not be doing her show. I think she should just rest and just get herself together. Because really, Wendy, honey, if we really want to know the tea, we can look on social media and get it, or look on your side, or she should just take care. Right now, I think everybody, I wish that everybody does is this time, everybody with this quarantine, take care of yourself. And that's something Wendy needs to do. And I pray she's not on drugs, child. But if she is, let's just pray for her. Allegedly. I don't know if she is, but I really think she's depressed. She's by herself. This is a very lonely time. She has no one.
She doesn't.
She has no one but them damn cats. Them cats can't talk to her.
In our prayers. Well, thank you so much.
Bye.
All right. Goodbye. Y'all be so, y'all in the chat. Y'all be, like I'm trying to get to everybody. I'm trying to get to everybody before this 2 hours is up. Jean or Joan? Jean or Joan?
Jean, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I saw your message in the private chat, child. It's all good. I'm not gonna beat you up about not being on camera.
Okay, I'm gonna be on camera the next time, but I listen all the time. You know, I'm on YouTube as Jean too. I think I'm Jean Mac on YouTube, and then I be in Patreon. I be all over the place with you, girl. But anyway, I just wanted to say I am a Nene fan. I mean, a Wendy fan, and I love Nene, Team Nene all day. But with Wendy, I just think because she has been with her husband for so long, and with the divorce and now being on lockdown, I think she's just having a hard time dealing with that, because I moved to Dallas 3 years ago from Tennessee, and I've been in the house by myself now, almost 2 months, and it's getting the best of me. So I can see that she could possibly be having a hard time just coming out of, her whole family is gone, and then with her husband, I see why she probably would need a break, because I done had several breakdowns over these last couple of months.
I can understand, but at the same time, it's like, at least, she was keeping the same type of, like like going to work every day. I just felt like it was keeping her moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, without the show, what will she do? Just sit in the house and mope?
Well, yeah, I see that now. I'm working from home, so that's the only thing that's keeping me going. I am working from home, but I just think she's going through a little depression, and then it could be her sickness as well. But I can see why she possibly will need a break, because it's hard. It's hard on me. I'm dying.
Yeah.
My birthday is Monday, and I'm stuck here in Dallas for the weekend.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that.
But we're all in this together. We're all, look, because I keep telling, like my Patreon people, I'm mad. I can't go see I want to go see my mom. She won't let me come see her. Because I'm like, it's big. I don't have it. You don't have it, whatever. But she like, I'm old. You can't. I can see you on the FaceTime. So, there's that. I miss, hanging out with my aunt and uncles. It's just like, I just feel like right now we need to be more cognizant about each other until there's more answers. And I don't feel like, it hasn't been a long time. It had been a year or something, like, oh my God, I've been in the house for a year. You know what I mean? But at this particular juncture, it hasn't been that long. And for us to act like, everybody's just so stir crazy, I just think, we need to be a little bit more cognizant of, we need to be in it together.
Right. Everyone said, Jean, are you coming home for your birthday? I said, no, I am barbecuing. I got my drink. I'm going to order me a cake. And I may do a Zoom party and, a happy hour with my friends, but I am staying in the house. You're not going to get me out here in the streets.
It's the perfect time to rest and recharge too. It's just perfect for me. I guess I don't know. I just see people who can't sit still, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? What is the problem? This is perfect. If somebody tell me don't go outside, I'm like, okay, good, great. I love it, but everybody ain't able, and I understand it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Michelle, since I moved here to Dallas, I'm pretty much here by myself. I stayed in the streets. I mean, nonstop. So when they first said it, I thought I was going to really lose my mind, because I'm forever somewhere eating. I'm all over,
I live at the movies,
yes,
wherever you want to go. I get it, but
everywhere. And so I thought I have had some hard days, but for the most part, I've been okay. I'm taking this time to reflect, or do a little house cleaning. I just relax. I'm having a good time.
We can gossip. We can talk about stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to keep it kind of light over here, and when we just talk about gossip and stuff. So, yeah.
And I do be mad at you sometimes. Because that job needs me to get up in the morning and log on. But I be up all night when you go live on Patreon.
I'm sorry.
But you okay? I'm like, Michelle, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you.
I'm trying to do better. I went kind of early today. I might do an early one tomorrow too. So yeah.
But, whatever floats your boat. I'm a supporter, and so even if I have to stay up until 1-2 o'clock in the morning, I will do it for you.
But you can always watch the replay now. You don't have to be. I know it's great to be in the live, but you don't have to be in the live.
I'm nosed. I gotta be in the mix at that time, and then get mad because sometimes YouTube won't send me a notification, so I get a little mad.
Right, and everybody I owe y'all a Patreon. I get it, I do, but look, do y'all realize I gotta go chill for a minute. I gotta eat. I've been on for 2 hours. All because of y'all. I wasn't trying to be on but 1 hour, but I do be trying to take all the calls. So, I appreciate all of y'all, because I'm like, oh my God, they really calling in. Let me talk to the people. Because, So, I don't mind like talking to everybody. So I appreciate all of y'all. And I know my Patreon be like, but you said, I'm like, but after 2 hours, I need to recharge. Give me a minute.
Well, I am not. This is my first time calling, and I was the one that was rushing people off, saying, "Michelle, tell her bye, 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 girl." So I'm not going to be long. I'm gonna have I want you to have a good evening. I'm gonna do my hair, so the next time I'll be on camera, and I will be calling in more often.
It's all good, girl. Just put look, like they be telling me, just put a head wrap on, because I be like that too. I'm like, I don't want to go like my hair ugly. And they be like, ain't nothing wrong with y'all hair? I'm like, yes, it is. Something wrong with my hair. I don't care. Y'all may not think it's something wrong with my hair, but the trolls be dragging me. Like, let me at least come on here and let my hair look a little bit decent, y'all, because I be looking a mess in the mornings.
Okay, well, darling, have a good evening. I'll let someone else get in.
Thank you so much, Miss G.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Only 2 more calls. I'm only taking 2 more calls. Thank you so much, Jean. The chat is sending you a collective hug. We are here with you, Jean, and you are not alone. We all here. You are not by yourself, girl. Pretty Brown Goddess, I love your name.
Thank you. Do you hear me?
Yes. How you doing?
Good. So finally got in the chat. Now, have you guys think this is all allegedly, right?
Okay.
When I think about Kandi and Nene's situation and the Phaedra situation, I kind of believe that production really did have a lot to do with the Phaedra incident. I believe Phaedra played a part. I believe production played a part. But they had to, in some type of contract way, kind of let Phaedra go under Kandi's, advisement. But what if it's really like a team up Nene thing, and it has to be done, because of what Bravo did to Kandi? Like, they kept her on, she's a part of the show. So at a certain point, it's like, well, I'm not going to see you guys, but at the same time, I'm going to be the head honcho.
That's what I feel from it.
And I really honestly feel like that. I feel like Andy has chosen to take Kandi's lead.
And it's more than, look, she's threatened lawsuits on more than one occasion now.
Right.
Bravo
right.
took the Tardy for the Party song from her and used it on Kim's show. And so basically, Kim took it and took all the proceeds from it. And when they used it on Kim's show, they had to pay Kandi for it. So that's how she recouped her money from that whole situation. Now, this particular situation with Phaedra, I do believe there was some issues with, talking about lawsuits and all of that. And that's why, Phaedra didn't come back for so long. And that's why I don't put too much stock in Phaedra coming back. I know everybody wants her to, but I done told y'all before that I don't believe it. But there's that. But yeah, I do believe she does have a little bit more power when it comes to that, because they almost ruined her brand and her reputation. Or she wants to believe that anyway.
Absolutely. And I just think that it's crazy with Yo-Yo. It's like, at this point, I want Nene to sue her. Like, you're throwing out there that she got you to record, you making that wild type of accusation. Take that to the bank. Like, Nene, take it to the bank. Like, you probably don't want to go that route. It's kind of frivolous. But I think at this point, she needs to prove a point that she's not playing with people, that she just doesn't get a lawyer and not do something about what's happening to her. Because at this point, I don't care what anybody says, your mental has to be the straw. Who goes into work every single day with people that hate you, even down to your boss? Like, That's a lot. It's a lot. And even the strongest person, even with what the other caller was saying, like, well, why is it that everybody switches up on Nene? The thing about a strong person is we think we can handle everything. And what they hate about Nene, despite whatever goes on, she has a circle of friends. So if she goes through something with the cast, it's like, okay, I can walk off that job and be done with that particular scenario and go to my real life, so to speak. But at the same time, it's like, y'all hitting below the belt. We got drug accusations. It's just coming from all angles. It's like, at this point, she has to prove a point. She needs to go ahead and do what she needs to do legally to shut all of them up.
Okay.
I really do. It's just not fair. But I love you guys. I love your show.
Thank you.
Waited forever. Be jumping in here, girl.
No, I appreciate you for holding. That's why I be wanting to like take all the calls. It doesn't matter how long or short. I appreciate all y'all for even taking the time to call in because I know
Absolutely. It's well worth the wait. It's so entertaining and you definitely get a lot of people through. So
thank you.
have a great night.
Thank you, pretty brown goddess. And I love your name again. I might have to steal that.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. Last call for alcohol. DJ, you in the building.
Hey, how you doing, Michelle?
DJ, you broke a promise to me.
I know. I'm sorry.
It don't matter. I guess doesn't matter. But you remember what the promise was?
I was supposed to be on camera.
Oh, you remember? The next time I call, I'll be on camera.
I did say that. My bad. Hey, I just wanted to call. I was going to take another approach tonight and just stay in the chat, but I decided to call in and get on this dirty stream yard.
Okay. Everybody saying you got to show your face. See, you didn't lie not only to me, you didn't lie to the chat.
Is that what they said?
To everybody.
Well, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but I want to chime in on a couple of things. Wendy Williams. Everybody said Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams. I am really concerned for her. I seen this coming. I really seen this coming prior to the whole Nene situation. As soon as we went quarantine and she had to start filming from her home, I know how badly she hates to make her private life public. And it was not a good touch point for her. She doesn't like it. So from day one, from the first time that she streamed from home, you could tell that there was a bit of contention there. She was not happy. She was very angry. She was sad. You could tell that she wasn't getting her way in this because of whatever was written from the in her contract. So you see it played out. I mean, for weeks, she's been doing this, and I stopped watching her. Right after I found out about the Nene situation, I said, no, I'm not going to be a part of that whole situation because she is really, really lethal right now. If she would have kept the same energy that she had in Radio Day, see, Wendy knows what to do. She really knows what to do during this quarantine. She knows how to turn it up. She knows how to be entertaining and funny. And she also knows how to be mean, unfortunately. But during this time, they violated her. Only one request was not to film in her home. And she's showing what's inside of her house. She had to show what was going on inside of her house and her. And she didn't have a studio audience to piggyback things off of. You know, she don't have the hand claps. She loved it.
She got that canned sound audience, that canned claps and laugh that they put up. You didn't hear
it's
they got
fake. It's not authentic.
They trying.
They tried it, but she's not happy, and that's why she really had to go ahead and take a leave, because I think it's bringing her into a really bad place. And you can tell how she dealt with the whole Nene situation. She knows she was lying. She know Nene called her many times and have told her that she's going to be on live or whatever the case may be. She was already well aware of that. And something clicked, and she had a bad moment and decided to take it out on her friend, quote unquote. So also I wanted to chime in, skipping through from Wendy. God bless you, Wendy. I'm praying for you. Hope you do well. I hope you're not back into your old ways of doing drugs and alcoholism. So
yeah.
But yeah, I was listening to the other caller. Her name is Kaya or Kia, I think it is.
Kia.
Yeah, you know what? She had several good points, things that I was thinking about as well. And I was wondering why people can't see through this whole Eva situation dealing with her baby's father, because I know I'm gonna get in trouble because I'm a male and I'm speaking from this perspective, but abuse is abuse. And I come from a home that I have seen abuse. So I know what it looks like. I know what it feels like. I know what it looks like to overcome abuse in a marriage. People are not perfect. And if we're expecting for everybody to walk around being perfect, we're in the wrong world. I don't know this gentleman. A lot of people are saying that he has mental illness. I don't think so. I really believe he grew up seeing abuse in his home, and he's portraying that same abuse with his females that he's dating. You know, I really feel like he just doesn't know a better way, or he has not learned how to deal with his anger issues because they're obviously there. But to put this man away from his child forever, it's just unspeakable to me. He was good enough for you to lay down and sleep with, protected or unprotected, and have a child from him. But he's not good enough to father the child. Forget about a relationship. He don't ever have to have a relationship with you. But fathering a child and being in a relationship are two different things. And if you were concerned whether or not he would abuse his child, there are things in place for that. You could have easily went to court and said to the judge, you know what, judge, I'm afraid that he may abuse my child. Can you put him through parenting classes to teach him how not to be abusive or how to deal with his anger, and let him approach it from that aspect. But the way that I've seen him carry on in social media, I've seen him say nothing but he wants to see his child. That breaks my heart, to see another man wanting to have a relationship with his child, but because of the baby's mother drama. And we're only looking at it from one perspective here, because we're only looking at it from the victim's eyes. She spoke out, she said what she had to say, but how do you know that she wasn't also victimizing him? You know, abuse doesn't just enter a relationship. I mean, that's a real sickness. I mean, abuse is it's kind of like a tennis match. You abuse me, I abuse you back. Now, I may not put my hands on you, but I may say some things to you that will hurt your ego. I may say some things that will make you feel less than, or make you feel very less important, or I may bring back a memory of in your childhood. So I think they really need to look at this whole situation. And I think Eva, if she ever listens to your channel, which she probably do, I think she needs to go back to the drawing board and try to make sure that her child has a relationship with her father, her birth father. It's okay to have another parent in your life, but I come from the school of honor your father and your mother, and your days will be long on this earth. And that's where I come from. It doesn't matter if your mom was a crackhead and your daddy was alcoholic. It doesn't matter. We still have to honor those who brought us into this world, you know, and whatever help we can give them, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get off that horse, but I do not agree with Eva's perspective on this situation. I don't agree that he should have abused her or caused her to have fear in her heart against him. I don't believe any of that, but we're not living in a perfect world. How are we going to deal with those issues now? How are we going to fix these issues now? And I think it is really telling of where Eva is in her maturity, because she's not as mature as people think she is. I mean, she's very immature for her to be sitting there on national TV crying because her daughter's name has been changed to Sterling. Going somewhere with that. Like, please. I know he's taking care of your daughter, but she also has a father. And when that child grows up, she's going to want to know, why didn't I have a relationship with my father? Did he abuse me? Did he violate me? Did he do something to me? No, he didn't do anything to you. He did something to me. So now you have to put yourself in that place of being taking the blame for this. for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And that causes damage in a child's life. So, dang, you let me talk a long time, Michelle.
I did. I just wanted you to get your point across. Jay, and you did, like you were talking about the abuse and Eva and stuff. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I
appreciate you
didn't
for
understand
taking
all
the
that.
time.
And I hope they work that whole thing out, because when she grows up, her biggest thing is not going to be what, I'm so glad that my name was changed to Sterling. Her biggest thing is going to be, who is my dad really?
Right.
Who is my birth father?
I agree. And then she's not gonna look like anybody in that household. And she's gonna question that because she doesn't look like any of the other children, so
She does not. So I'm gonna get off that subject. I have one more last comment I wanted to make, Michelle. This is relating to Miss Kandi Burruss. Miss Kandi Burruss. She is she's a nice lady. She really is. But people are not taking this quarantine situation or this whole pandemic seriously. This is ridiculous. We need to be wearing our mask when we're going out into the public, period, point blank. If you're going to have a large gathering, you still need to keep your distance 6 feet apart, period. And everybody that comes into your presence should be required to wear a mask. This would have been a perfect opportunity to play off the whole masked singer thing that she did. Come in your mask. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come in your mask. That kind of thing. It's okay to show love to people and to celebrate them on their birthday, but come on, y'all. We're in a pandemic, and the government wants us Black folks to believe that this is not as bad as it is.
Right.
So, and I know people are going to fight me in the comments, and a lot of those liberals and Republicans are going to fight me because they're going to say that it's not as bad as the flu symptoms and people dying from the flu. But come on, this is a disease that has taken over our land, and we're in the midst of it. And if we as African American people do not take authority over it, it's going to take authority over us. Don't think for a moment that they're opening up in Georgia, they're opening up this whole thing to us to go back to the stores and buying stuff and getting out into the public so that they can do population control. Because when you're going to go out there, you're going to catch the virus from exchanging money. You're going to catch the virus from going to these food places when they're not sanitizing themselves. And even though they are held to strict regulations, everybody's not doing it. When I started working at McDonald's as my first job, they had one of the most strict procedures as it relates to sanitation. They take you through during that time, I know I'm a little older now, but during that time, they made you go through a whole week's worth of training for just sanitation. And even then, people were dropping fries on the floor, putting them back into the container. So just stop with all these strict guidelines. Strict guidelines don't make nothing. It's how you're dealing with it as a people. How are you engaging this situation? Are you making yourself susceptible to it? And it's the same thing as the whole HIV, the AIDS, and all this other kind of stuff. Are you going out having sex unprotected? Are you doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, protect yourself. Protect yourself. So that's all I wanted to say, Ms. Brown.
Well, Mr. DJ, I appreciate you as always. You brought great points, and you almost put us to sleep with your soothing voice. Let me stop. No, I appreciate you. I really do. I like listening to you. You can talk all night. We can sit here and we can be like,
well, I appreciate that. And I know you've been on long tonight, but shout out to all those that are in the chat. I mean, everybody on tonight, your comments have been tremendous. And I think, if anything, people are going to be able to walk away having a better understanding about things. So shout out to those that are in the chat too.
Well, thank you, DJ. Well, good night. We appreciate it.
Good night, y'all.
All right. DJ is our final call for the night. He did sound like midnight, so we love it when DJ calls in. He is our member of the squad who, he's the DJ. DJ, I hope those your initials, but you the resident DJ, honey. This is the quiet storm when DJ calls in, and Kendra loves it more than anything. I would like to thank the people who contributed to the show tonight. Y'all know, some of y'all may have seen some ads, some of y'all didn't. I probably none of y'all did because I just looked at my ads aren't on. But I thank you. I am true for the Cash App, Don Stone for the Cash App, and Katrina Moultrie for the Cash App. I appreciate each and every one of you. Now let me go into my live and see who was in here, who gave. Aretha Jones joined, Big Rush joined, new members of the squad, channel memberships. Lou Scorpio Diva, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And Dyra Paul, I appreciate you for both of y'all for the super chats. VB, I'm sorry, VB, I appreciate you. JJ was a new member. John Edwards joined. John Edwards already joined, but he gave me some money. I appreciate you. And who is that? Why it won't go down? Hold on. For some reason, oh, there it is. And Fee Love, thank you. I appreciate you. And somebody else joined. I can't see no more. Why it won't go down? YouTube and this new damn studio, it don't be acting right. Well, I don't know why it don't be acting right, but it don't be acting right. But I appreciate all of you who gave and contributed to the show tonight. I will be back. I want to do Patreon tonight, but it'll probably be late because I need to go and take a break and probably eat dinner. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I just realized it is 10:30 and I haven't eaten dinner yet. I was only planning on staying on for an hour and then going to eat, but I don't even know what I want to cook. Now it's going to take me a minute. So I will probably come on. I don't have nothing else to do tonight. I might come on, do a late night Patreon. And if my Patreon people tell me that they want me to go live, then I might go live publicly. They run me. They run me. I wish people would stop trying to use what he said on social media. That's emotion speaking. I agree with that. As far as Kevin McCall is concerned, people always bring that and say he disowned his daughter on social media. Lots of people do that. People do that all the time. They get mad at somebody and take their pictures down and things like that. That don't mean he disowned her out of his life. That just means he was mad at the mama and just wanted to take all the pictures down. Y'all need to get over that. Social media does not indicate. Y'all put too much stock in it, but it is what it is. I see y'all saying Patreon. I'll be over on Patreon late tonight. Let's make it a probably 11:30 or 12-ish. I gotta cook. I gotta eat. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna throw in the air fryer. But anyway, you guys, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, put your aliens up as you leave the building. And if you're just getting here, watch the replay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.